Yo, what's good, YouTube? We are back on another video, and if you haven't read the title, we're going to be going over the single cab F-150 today. I want to make a new series where I post like weekly, you know, a new car every single week. I'm gonna post a new truck or a new car every week, and we're gonna just be going over, you know, different things, and I'm gonna be rating the car on a drag scale, like on a drag racing scale. I'm gonna be rating the car and seeing how good it does, and we're finna see if we can find the best drag build in Roanoke. We're finna go ahead and head over to the dealership, and we're gonna go ahead and buy this single cab F-150 and see how much it costs, and we're gonna see how much it costs to build. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we're parked up at the dealership. We're finna go in here and buy this F-150. Let's go on up to the top, all the way back up to the top. I wonder why it was at the bottom. Make sure y'all don't buy the F-250. You're gonna nerf yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the F-150. See, it says it has body kits, it's openable. So right now the top speed says 205, and we're gonna see if we can get this 0 to 60 time down, because 2.65 is crazy. So first things first, I want to go on here and I want to get a baseline down. So I want to test the car out, see what it does on a baseline, and see if we can upgrade it to see what it does once we get it fully built. Let's go ahead and take it to the streets. All right, so we're in the street. Let's go ahead and pull up this draggy. Matter of fact, let's do a launch control. Let's do launch control, and we're gonna put it as high as possible. We're gonna see if we can launch with 6.5 launch. We're gonna make sure sport mode is on. We're gonna pull up our draggy, and we're gonna start that, and let's see what it does. So we spun a little bit. 2.3, that was pretty accurate. 5.2 for the 0 to 100. Can it hit 200? It did say the top speed was 205. Let's see if it can. So about 7. So it did hit 200. It did hit the 200. We were on kind of a turn, so that might have affected how fast we were, like how fast it hits 200. So that might have affected things. But since we're over here, we're gonna also hit the track to see what it does at the track. I'm gonna go sport mode. Let's turn the traction control off. Okay, it's shifting through those gears super fast, so we're gonna have to try to fix that. All right, we finished. A 9.58. That's the time that we're going with for the baseline. We got 9.58, and we got 2.3 0 to 60. So let's go ahead and head back to the dealership, and we're gonna see if we can upgrade this car and get those times down. See if we can get it a bit faster than that. All right, so we're back at the dealership. We got the big red out. We're gonna go over the customization. We're gonna see if we can get that thing a little bit faster than that. Then we're gonna go down to our suspension. So typically the way I do my suspension, I lower the front a bit and I stiffen up. Ooh, that's real stiff. So we're gonna probably raise that a bit. We're gonna raise that up a bit. Is the camber, let's check the camber. It is a bit low, so I am gonna probably just keep it stock height because the stiffness really did that for us. So camber still looks all right. We're gonna go to the rear. I'm gonna apply that. We're gonna go to the rear. We do kind of want to stiffen that up as well because it is all-wheel drive. And we're gonna lower the bed down just a bit, just so that it can catch the traction from the bed, so that the weight of the bed, the lower it is, it's gonna get it to hook a little bit better. So we're gonna hope that hooks up. We're all upgraded. It looks beautiful. The truck looks nice. It looks good. I was gonna say that turn radius look crazy. It's like we got an angle kit on there. So now it's time to test out these new times and see if we got any faster. Okay, I like that side exit exhaust. That looks cool. Okay, we did lose traction a bit. Okay, those times look way better than they did with stock. So we went from a 2.3 to a 1.3, so we lost a whole second. Let's see if we can hit 200 on the track and see what those times look like. Okay, we lost a 0.1 of a second, and we went to a 7.76. So we We lost like a whole 2 seconds. We ran like a 9.8 last time, and we just ran a 7.76. So that's actually, we lost 2 seconds. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get that time down. Let's see if we can do that but faster. Let's see if we can get faster on that. Oh yeah, this feels a bit faster. I feel like we did get a little bit faster on that one. A 7.69, so we did go a little bit faster. That's good. Honestly, this truck it seems pretty fast. I feel like this truck, this can hold its own against some cars. I think my CTS-V was running similar times. I think it was a tad bit faster, but I think it was running similar times. So I look, you want to hop in and see if we can find a TX2K server and see if we can run against other players. All right, so we just joined this TX2K server. I do want to get my truck out, but I do want to kind of role play it a little bit. I want to throw it on the trailer, see if we can have it look nice as well. All right, so we got the car all hooked up. It's strapped in, kind of strapped on in the middle, but you know, oh well. Bro, go NASCAR wheels on it. What's that? A 10-inch conversion? Like that's oh, those some little. That's a little wheel. I think what? Nah, I probably got like 18 on. I look, it could go 15-inch conversion, but I don't have a problem with it. We're gonna head on over to the track and see if that's where they're racing at, and hopefully we can get some races in against some other cars. I do know that these type of events, people like to bring out crazy cars like the Regeras and the C8 ZR1, things like that. And it's like, y'all know my gripe with it. I just like racing normal strat cars. I think that's a lot more fun than just everyone being in C8s and supercars. I feel like that's just a lot more fun in my opinion, and Miatas, and I don't know, that's just my opinion. I like these type of cars. Oh, the track does look kind of empty. There's some cars up here. Yeah, like they go a Miata right there. Look, it's 2 C8s. Like I said, everyone always brings out the C8s. It's no fun racing those cars. Yeah, everyone always, look, this is what I don't know, bro. I'm not too sure. I don't understand the Roblox Roanoke drag racing community. It is what it is. You can't do much about it. It's not like it's not like it's my servers. If it was my server, we get those cars up out of here. This fitment is insane. Let's see how we hold up against a C6. Okay, and he's hawking me, but let's see what the time looks like. He hawked me down a bit. Let's see what the time. Oh, I won. Oh, it was a tie. But we both ran a 7.94, but I think I can easily run way better than that. We just proved that we ran better than that. I low-key think I might got the C6. So if y'all wanna make y'all a little Corvette killer, y'all gotta make y'all one of these. Go make y'all a Corvette killer, yeah. Let the C8s race each other. I'm not racing C8. Oh yeah, I think this might be it, chat. I think that might be it, chat. Oh, he got us that time by 0.1. Chat, what's going on? We running our slower times. Maybe there's a little delay because we're in a public lobby. Maybe that's what it is. So we were just running 7.5s and 7.6s. That was our time. Oh, let's see. Let's try it one more time. Oh wow. Yeah, 7.62. He just ran a good time that time. That's all it is. Chat, we might gotta go back to the drawing board on this. We tied with him once. But our fastest time in this car is a 7.59 or something like that, 7.59. But hey, if you want to keep up with the C6s, go build you one of these. We're gonna go ahead and break this car down in 5 categories. All right, so if we start with just the looks, the truck, in my opinion, looks beautiful. I love these single cab F-150s. They look beautiful in my opinion, especially with the side exit exhaust and with the all-wheel drive drag slicks on all 4 tires. I feel like that's just chef's kiss. I think the way I have mine built, the all black, it really encompasses that midnight performance like type of aura that it gives. So look, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. So the next category is top speed. I think this car does a decent top speed. Is it the fastest in the game? Probably not. Our top speed is what, like, we're topping out at on 223. So with the 223, I'm gonna give this about a 3 out of 5 on the top speed, just because I know there's other cars that are faster. My CTS-V was faster than this, and I honestly think that the top speed, honestly, we're not probably going to be hitting top speeds in a quarter mile, but you know, top speed, I'm going to have to give it a 3 out of 5. Moving on to the track, we went to the track, it ran a decent time. It was pretty consistently running around 7.5 to like a 7.7. I think we can consistently get that truck. And again, if you're just racing normal drag cars like similar to this truck or like similar to the C6, I think you would be able to hold your own fairly well. Once you get into racing like the Miatas and the ZR1s and the Coinseds and the Regueras, like obviously you're gonna lose. And so for that, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. It would be a 5 out of 5. It can hold its own with even those cars, but it honestly just can't. It can only hold its own with other similar spec cars. So like the Camaros, the other trucks, the CTS-Vs, the Hellcats, the Demons, those type of cars, like normal racing cars, those kind of cars, it'll hold its own on. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Next is the cost. If I add up the cost to fully max out this truck like we did to get the same exact build, we spent around $450,000 on this car. And you know, that is pretty high. I can't even lie. It is pretty high to get to this level with this truck. But honestly, if you have the money, I think it would be worth it to build you a fun little truck that'll keep up with the normal cars as well. And I feel like you can have some fun with this truck. So I'm gonna have to give this on the cost scale. I'm gonna have to give it a 3 out of 5, only because it is on the pricier side, but it's not as pricey as it could be. Last but not least, we have traction. Honestly, I feel like from when we was racing, it didn't lose traction too bad, and it hooked up fairly quickly. Or we can do a quick little run really fast. I do have traction control off because I feel like my car, like every time I have it off, it usually just runs a bit faster. So we're gonna try that. So it did lose traction there for a split second, but it hooked immediately. So I think on traction, we're gonna have to give this a 5 out of 5 because I've raced in cars that spin a little bit, but this one is honestly hooking immediately. And I think it has to do with that all-wheel drive factor. So I'm gonna get that a 5 out of 5. All right, so we add up all that and average it out. This car gets a 4 out of 5. Honestly, I think that's very valid for this car. It does well. Like it does well in my opinion. I enjoy the car. It's a fun car. I can get out there and race people and still have fun. I don't really lose too often. Like I said, we raced the C6. We tied the first time and we lost by like 0.1 the second and the third time. So it's holding its own with even C6s, and the C6 is extremely way lighter than this car. So if it's holding its own with a C6, imagine if it was like a stock C6. Imagine racing like a stock car. Like it would do pretty decently. I feel like this car is just fun all around, and I really urge you guys to build it. I had fun with this car. I had fun with this build, and yeah. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed these type of videos. If y'all do, comment what car y'all want to see me build next, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.